Hey guys, so I am going live, waiting for people to come in. This was a way for me to build my watch hours. Oops, to go on the live, and I did last night. Then I deleted the video. I don't know. I am trying to figure out how to grow my following on my brand on Divorce Diaries. Also, as a comedian and a host and an actor, people want your numbers to be high. So that's why they book you, and that's why that's a big part of the business. So it's annoying, but it's a big part of the business. So that is why we're here. That's why we're on a live right now. I'm trying to do these daily so that I'm doing them too, where it's kind of quiet. I liked when I was in Tulsa and I got to show you guys a little bit of the Tulsa stuff. Also, I had an audition today that I just finished. And I'm wrapping up actually right now on writing some new jokes for a show I'm on Sunday. So yeah, we're working that out. Trying to be, or thinking I have to be more cognizant as a mom, as a preteen, because you don't know who on YouTube is watching, who is, who isn't. And so I'm trying to stick to, you hear that wind? All the things that are circulating in my head. I tend to fixate and overly obsess and get anxious about a lot of stuff too, even though I'm also an open book. But people in my life, not all the people in my life want to be open books, so I have to pay that some mind. Definitely a big part of mind. So obviously we're seeing on the news the California wildfires, which are crazy. Actually was even thinking of doing some pop culture stuff on my lives to just talk about it in the Divorce Diaries manner. I mean, this isn't crazy. There's like people are fleeing their homes. I mean, my friend Doug is in California, and he said he's like, it's all the rich people that have to leave their homes. It is an interesting pick. I mean, it's horrible that people are losing their homes. Yes, and the people are the firefighters. I feel horrible for the firefighters. This is like, do you see those? If you saw on one of the videos, the planes like are barely even touching the smoke with the water. Thank you, buenos tardes. Thank you. And it's pretty scary. That's an interesting name. Obvious Lawyer Gaming. What kind of lawyer are you? Do adults game? It's very interesting to me. I find it very odd. There's no likes on the Vive yet, but okay. Divorce Diaries is coming at you live every day. We're trying to grow the watch hours on this channel. Also, if you can come see me live, the live show is a mix of stand-up and improv. Also, my TV pilot is on Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for liking it, the one person who liked it. So yeah, I was talking about the wildfires that are in California right now. I have friends who are who are in West Hollywood. I have friends who are in West. I don't know what that means. That's just weird. So I added some show. I have some shows I'm working on being added to my website right now. My channel is about my live comedy show, Divorce Diaries, and also a series about my post-divorce journey, being a single mom, a comedian, a host, and you can watch the web series on this channel. You can also watch some of my stand-up and some of my sketches. Yeah. Okay. Well, I do have a big forehead, so thank you. I think, the fact that you're telling, yeah, my forehead is a pretty big forehead. I've made fun of it in jokes on stand-up. I say that my forehead ate my upper lip all the time. You like that one, huh? Yeah, so the live show, I have some dates coming up. I had to reschedule one in May that was booked because of a family, excuse me, a family error I had. Uh, thanks. And so it's going to be June 14th in Maine. We're working on New York City. We're working on Kenosha and Chicago, but those dates aren't up yet. So I really wish I could push more right now. Just kind of, just trying to kind of push. There we go. I had a conversation yesterday, and it left me in a funky mood. And now I'm like, I don't know what to talk about in my lives because I'm afraid to. I don't want to embarrass my daughter. This is kind of me fixating on stuff, or embarrass anyone that I like if in the future is my future spouse. And I never usually get like that. And something yesterday kind of triggered that. So anyway, there's nothing to shake. Yeah, I weigh about 90 pounds there, so I'm got a lot to shake there. What? Just be open and use different names. No, this is my show. I'm not like... I am about, and there's nothing to hide. It's just that, listen, I have, I love telling my life story through comedy, not my full life story. But when I first got divorced, it was almost 10 years ago. It will be 10 years in April. And I was in a different headspace. I was teaching full time, and then I was teaching theater. I had my theater company. I do still have a theater company for kids with special needs, but I haven't been working with any gigs of it for a while because I've been busy with my other gigs, hosting for What's Up New York, with Divorce Diaries, with stand-up gigs. If you're in New York City, I am hosting at City Winery on January 24th for the Real House Husbands. They're doing a show, Frank Catania, Joe Gorga. There's 29 of you in there, now there's 20. Let's get the likes up, okay? If you're really want to get these lives up for the divorcees, because it's National Divorce Month. What does that mean? It's the biggest, most popular time for people to file for divorce. Granted, I didn't file for divorce in January. It is a big time where people get off the holidays and they're like, yeah, I'm done with this situation. I need to move on in a positive, healthy way. Especially I feel like the holidays brings out a lot of trauma. When I was a kid, I loved the holidays. Now every holiday season, I get more overwhelmed and anxious about it because I lost my dad around the holidays 5 years ago. I feel like with my journey on finding the right love partner, I always tend to have either I'm talking to somebody or they're not giving me enough, or it's like, who am I bringing home for the holidays? And it's not either somebody or someone who can't meet me at my parent. I remember when I used to have at my uncle's house, the guy wouldn't come to, there was one guy that did actually show up one year. The other ones never came to my uncle's house or to meet the family. Do I have anything in Boston? Not yet. You can go to divorcediaryshow.com for the events. Under events, you can find out when I'm going to be performing next. There's not a lot of show dates up there yet because I have to finish some contracts up. Well, it's not so much, Divorce Diaries is about my post-divorce journey. So it's not about the exact divorce. And it's not the trauma from that. I'm glad that happened because it led me back to the road I was meant to be on. And, which is being a performer and feeling like not isolated and stuck. When I get into another relationship, are you still going to call your channel Divorce Diaries? Yes, it's a show. So besides the YouTube channel, it's a whole brand. And there's 33 of you in here, so please definitely follow and like. You can watch my web series on the YouTube channel. The web series is sponsored by Solid State Coffee in New York City. You can watch my TV pilot on Prime Video. I'm also raising money to film another limited series of Divorce Diaries. So, yeah, it's more than just a YouTube channel, but it's a big part of it, When I found the sponsor for the web series, Solid State Coffee was a client or a place that we highlighted in What's Up New York. And then we had a further discussion about Divorce Diaries because he came to see it live in New York City. And I pitched him that I'm trying to film more in the show, for the show, and he gave me he funded my web series. What's my favorite coffee? Yeah, I love to travel to other countries with the show. I'd love for it to be a television series on a platform, and then we get to tour with the cast. Like I tour right now by myself. It's a one-woman comedy show, but eventually I'd like to evolve it into a piece that highlights the cast in the show. My favorite coffee is Cafe Bustelo. Let's get the likes up. There's 32 of you in here. So that's a lot of people. I mean, it's not a huge lot of people, but it's a good amount of people. So if you watch the web series, well, you can watch me on TV. I'm trying to think if you can watch me on Prime Video. I'm going to do a really up close of my big nose. If you watch Prime Video, you can watch, I'll put it in the link. Well, there's a lot of comedians that tour, but yes, like Conan. I have a podcast. I have a pop-up. If you go to divorcediaryshow.com, you can see all of it. I have everything on there. I have a podcast. I have everything under the sun for my I'm gonna put it right here for my show. Oh, I lost a subscriber. What the hell? That makes me sad. 21 of you are in here. Let's get the likes up. I don't know. Maybe it's follow the journey. Divorce diaries, divorce, humor. Yeah, I thought I put it in the live, but I didn't. Hang on. Check out web series and more here. Yeah, you can see the podcast is wherever you listen to podcasts. Put Divorce Diaries Show in it and you'll see it. You'll see the little icon there. Still no whiteboard behind you with your gigs in it? I didn't put it there. You can go on my website and look at it. I know what you're saying. Like, you think I should be promoting. I don't have any big gigs yet. Like, I have gigs, but my show dates are not released yet because we're working on some contracts right now. So you can come see me January 24th at City Winery in New York City. But yeah, so who is my favorite female comedian? Right now, I'm a big Yamaneika Saunders fan. Her special just got released on YouTube. She makes my heart happy. I love listening to her live streams. Jessica Kirsten is a good one. I mean, yeah, Nikki Glaser, Amy Schumer, they're all funny ladies, Whitney Cummings. But these are comedians that I would tune into right now. Is Yamaneika Saunders is at the top of my list. So yeah. What's another one? Ava Rodriguez is good. Who's another one? Another female comedian. You're talking about like celebrities. I'm talking about people that are in the comedy club scene right now. They're up and coming. I think if I had to choose it, like Melissa McCartney, yeah, please watch it. There's my stand-up specials on Amazon Prime and the TV pilot. So you should. For sure you should. Where are you based out of? Asset? Or Asset? Is that how you say your name? I'm sorry. I hope my Jersey accent is probably not treating it right. Hi, Eric. Why divorce is so high in America nowadays? It just looks like a business. It does, doesn't it? I definitely can tell you that I didn't treat it like a business when I first got divorced, but I took lemons and created lemonade from it. I have to, I feel like Eric's going to hate on me, or he might not hate on me, but he'll be disappointed because I can't stay on the live long. There's a limited amount of time I have to do these. And sometimes, I'm trying to be more cognizant as a parent of a teenager too, of what to do and how to do it. And, because I'm out there for people to Google. Kazakhstan, the homeland of Borat. So Lunel, who was in the movie Borat, is a good comic too. I like her a lot. What's another one? Oh, Kim Whitley. I like her. She's really funny. I think, what's another female? I would love to get to a place where I am this year. I'm on a television show. So right now I host a show called What's Up New York that's on ny2c.com, which is on a web show. And I'm pushing to, I'm on Prime Video. You can watch me on Prime Video. So I'm hoping to shoot this limited series of Divorce Diaries, which would be 3 episodes. And I have a Kickstarter that I will put in the description that you can also donate to, that you can, you can donate to it at a certain amount, and we are trying to raise money to film the limited series. And what is the series about? It's about my life currently as a host, running around New York City, interviewing New York City business owners, experiences, also doing man on the street stuff, like going up to New Yorkers and saying, hey, what's your favorite color? What should be the man on the street for this week's episode? Because we're filming on Sunday and Monday, and I need to come up with man on the street questions. So like one of them, for example, is, hey, corn dog or hot dog? What would you choose, right? I'm vulnerable. I'm very vulnerable. And I'm also very Italian, which means if you hurt my feelings, I'm going to flip a table. Just kidding. But if you watch The Real Housewives of New Jersey, and Teresa's signature flip of the table is a very Italian Jersey thing. Because my dad did that when we were kids. Got upset about something. All of a sudden I was sitting watching TV and the table went into the living room, and I was like, what happened? And my mother's like, go into the other room. Okay. So. I'm joking. I'm not. You're not. You seem pretty polite, Asset. So what time is it in Kazakhstan? I had an audition today, and I also, I haven't done any, I did send one contract for Divorce Diaries, but I'm waiting to hear on these other dates, and it's like my manager, I'm like, tick, 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 tick. So I actually think I'm going to just reach out to the places in Chicago that I know I could work on a certain weekend in the June, May time. Right now is what? What's 00? I don't understand that at all. I'm sorry. And I'm working on some new jokes for Sunday. Oh, sorry. He knew that, I did not. Eric, were you in the military? I sound like I sound kind of moronic, don't I? 12 p.m. Well, no, that would be midnight then, I think. Also, I think I'm going to dedicate the lives to some other things on my YouTube channel that are different than my TikTok. I just want to go through kind of so we heard a little bit about the show, what I'm planning on doing. I think I daily want to read an excerpt from my joke book, which may not be funny for you, but it might be something I'm working on. All right. Men have the weirdest fetishes. Everybody has heard. This is just a little excerpt from my joke book that I'm working new jokes for Sunday's show. Yes, I hope so too. I might not be, but it's okay if I'm not. You can rewatch it. We're gonna do the replay of this one. I took the other one off last night. So men have the weirdest fetishes. It's like, oh, foot fetish, or let me see your calves. Or for me, I'm a very veiny gal. So like men are always, there's a lot of men that are like, wow, you're so vascular. I bet when you go to the hospital, your veins are easy to see, or something like it's what? Like, what in the heck? Then some guy said to me once, those were some big calves. And I was like, thanks. He's like, yeah, I don't know why you're divorced. Guess because my ex-husband was a breast guy? I don't know. All right, that's a semi-new joke. I'll have to work on that one. Someone recently said, and I think I did this already on here, the text from the holidays. What's up with the text from the holidays? You can literally not talk to somebody for 5 years, and they will send you a Merry Christmas, and you're supposed to respond to that? A guy that ghosted me 2 years ago sent me a message. Hey, what's up, beautiful? Merry Christmas. You left me at Chili's and I had to Uber home. Hello? But Merry Christmas? It's the season for payback, buddy. All right, that's a new joke. Again, just working new jokes. Let me know in the comments which one you find funny. Oh, when a guy tells me he's living with his ex. You mean you're married? She's bipolar, man. I can't leave her alone. Just because she was happy one minute and then opened your phone and saw a thread of messages between you and your mistress and she got upset and threw out your fucking cell phone in the toilet doesn't mean she's bipolar. It means you're a cheater. You like that one? I don't know. I also shot a sketch of that today. It's pretty funny. Do we like that? Yes, no? There's so many fish in the sea. Yep, there are. But most of them have salmonella. So I'm going to be eating chicken for the rest of the year. So the vascular one. Yeah, I think I'm going to re-listen to this and kind of write it out. So Sunday night, I'm performing at the Vig Bar in New York City at 7 o'clock is the show. It's a workout room for comics. My comedian friend Michelle Sloanum runs it, and we will see. Hopefully, it's usually a small crowd, and it's a New York City crowd, so it's a different feel and different vibe. Sometimes it's hard. I always feel like it's harder to get laughs, unless I'm just delusional. It's always hard for me to get laughs. I don't know. We'll see. I will definitely tape it. Maybe I'll just go live with it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a YouTube live of the set. I don't know. But, thank you guys for tuning in today. I'll try to do these every day during this time. I know I did one at night last night. I'm trying to keep the space I have with me and my daughter time to just us, even though it's hard to negotiate all the time and stuff like that. But I'll figure it out. So definitely subscribe. Watch the web series. Go to the link right here in the chat. You can watch the web series. You can find a link to the podcast. Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty open book when it comes to sharing my journey. So, and also sharing it through humor and creating comedy from it. So stay tuned for more. I love you guys. Mwah.